Hello and welcome to the channel. The election petition tribunal continued today as Atiku Abubakar called on yet another witness for his case against the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Independent National Electoral Commission. The witness dropped a bombshell when he told the court that Bola Tinubu, in applying for his admission in the United States, identified himself as a lady. Yeah, as you shock so, now so everybody self shock too. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Presidential Tribunal. Drama as witness claims Tinubu identified himself as a lady while seeking admission in U.S. In a surprising twist at the presidential election petitions court, a witness representing the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate, Atiku Abubakar, alleged that President Bola Tinubu identified himself as a woman when applying to Chicago State University in the United States. The witness, Mike Enauro Eba, who was called to the court by the PDP, claimed that Tinubu, in a 1977 transcript from Southwest College in the U.S., used the name Bola Adekunle Tinubu and marked his gender as female. The PDP also presented a U.S. court judgment on the forfeiture of $460,000 and a Guinean passport allegedly linked to Tinubu. A panel of 5 justices led by Justice Arunat Samani considered the evidence, noting objections from INEC counsel Abubakar Mahmood San, Tinubu's counsel Emmanuel Ukala San, and APC representative Lateef Fagbemi San. When cross-examined by INEC's counsel, Enahoro Eba denied spending a significant amount of money on the case against Tinubu, stating that their U.S. legal partner obtained the documents for free. The witness also confessed his disappointment over the defeat of his candidate in the February 25th presidential election. Former Vice President Atiku is challenging Tinubu's victory in the presidential election held on the 25th of February 2023. Meanwhile, the director of the Abuja School of Social and Political Thoughts, Sam Amadi, has described as foolish the call by some Nigerians that the 2023 presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour Party (LP) counterpart, Peter Obi, should withdraw their cases in court against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Obi and Atiku are both in court challenging the declaration of Tinubu as the February 25th presidential election winner by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Recently, an APC group under the guise of the Coalition of Civil Society Organizations (CCSO) for the Tinubu and Shettima 2023 presidential election appealed to Obi and Atiku to withdraw their cases at the Presidential Election Petitions Tribunal. According to them, since Tinubu was already fulfilling the desire of the other candidates, there was no need to continue the case in court. However, in a Twitter post on Friday, Amadi said Tinubu should be kicked out if the court found that it did not win the election fairly. Amadi stressed that it is foolish for anyone to have asked those aggrieved by the outcome of the February 25th poll to drop their cases for Tinubu's administration to succeed. He wrote, "It is foolish to argue that aggrieved persons should drop their case so that Tinubu presidency can succeed. Why are we always in search of plastic heroes? In the 1960s, African intellectuals preached the one-party state for national development. We got neither democracy nor development. Tinubu is not the first person to be sworn in as president. There is no development that should trump establishing the fairness and freeness of the 2023 polls. If Tinubu didn't win fairly, he should be kicked out. That's a national development." Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In a related development, member representing Isukwato Umunyoshi Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Amobi Hoga, Labour Party, has debunked claims that he urged the party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi, to accept his defeat and withdraw his case against President Bola Tinubu. Speaking via a press statement made available to Niger News, the lawmaker accused blackmailers of making false allegations in a bid to pitch him against his party and supporters. The lawmaker subsequently urged members of the public to ignore the reports, claiming he made the call during his recent Thanksgiving church service. Oga lamented that he was quoted out of context. The statement read in part, "My attention has been drawn to the misleading publications in some media houses and blogs misquoting me as having admonished Peter Obi and the Labour Party to accept defeat as the will of God. Given this unwholesome publication, I wish to make it abundantly clear to the public that what I said was that those candidates like APC, Honorable Kiruka, Onyen Joshua, and others who contested election with me in my federal constituency should accept defeat because my election victory is the will of God. I said that if they didn't win today, they could win tomorrow. I said that the time of election had come and gone. Now it is time for good governance and delivery of democracy dividends to the people. I never mentioned Peter Obi, but mischief makers are twisting my statement. How can I be against Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the party that gave me its platform?" Similarly, a security expert and former director, Department of State Service, DSS, Mr. Mike Ejiofor, has refuted comments credited to his name against the presidential candidate of Labour Party LP, Mr. Peter Obi. An online publishing company, Opera News, in a report titled, "Obi is going nowhere as far as God lives. If Igbos want a representative, it is not Peter Obi." Mike Ejiofor accused Ejiofor of commending President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for playing a paternal role in his appointment. The medium further alleged that Ejiofor had said that despite receiving fewer votes from the southeast geopolitical zone of Nigeria in the previous election, Tinubu has acted as a father figure for the nation by addressing the grievances of the southeasterners. But Ejiofor, in a statement issued Thursday, described the report as total falsehood, misleading, baseless, and the imagination of the writer. He stated that he only discusses security issues and tried to suggest way forward in addressing security challenges confronting the country. "I was shocked by the purported report and comment credited to my name. I am not a politician, and I don't discuss political issues. As a security expert, I talk about security challenges confronting the country. On no account did I make such statement." Adding, "I have never discussed anything against Peter Obi or any political figure. I have been receiving calls and flags over a comment I did not make," Ejiofor stated. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.